Hi, I'm Aaron Higgins from 1010music, and I'd like to show you the new Euroshield. The Euroshield takes advantage of the Teensy Arduino module, which, if you're not aware, is a specialized flavor of Arduino where there's specific audio libraries and a 32-bit processor, so you can do things like signal processing, including some basic effects, reverbs, some short delays, flangers, bit crushers, and do waveform generation, things like basic LFOs, envelopes, even things like VCOs, so like full-fledged waveform generation. I've got a couple of examples to show you. The first one I'm going to show you is an example of a gated kick drum. So with just a small amount of code, with just less than 100 lines of code, you can create your own reverb using off-the-shelf hardware and open source software and really create your own special sound. The module itself is an 8 HP module that's both a circuit board and a front panel. It lets you plug the module, the Teensy, which you need to acquire on your own, and it's available for $20, and plug it into your rack. The different ins and outs, you've got stereo input, stereo output. These are audio rate signals that can go all the way down to CV because they're DC coupled. There's also MIDI input and output, a couple of knobs and a button, and some LEDs. So for my first demo, I'd like to show you some signal processing. I'd like to show you that you can do a stereo in, stereo out, and get some pretty cool sounding effects. We start with this is a dry kick sound. You should be able to hear pretty clearly. And as I lower the threshold, this is a gated reverb like you may have heard in the 80s. And you can extend that out. And this was something that I did just for fun in just a matter of hours. I'd like to quick switch you to another demo that we've got. You can pull out these modules and create multiple versions of them and have them handy. And this one, as I turn it on, is going to be a crazy noise generator that one of our beta testers put together. And it's got control of the different pitches with these knobs. Now that type of music, that type of sound may not be for everybody, but it illustrates what a new person using this module, somebody new to Teensy, could do in just a matter of hours. Yeah, the advantage is that it's faster than your regular Arduino, so you're able to do, it's got a 32-bit processor, which means that you can do audio rate stuff. It runs at 96 megahertz, so you can get full stereo audio through the device and do, your typical Arduino is just going to do control level stuff like slower things like an LFO or an envelope. A Teensy can do things like reverb, which is a much more intensive process than other things. We're supplying 10 different examples, including the ones that you have just seen. So it'll be VCOs and reverbs. How will they use it? It's a great way to sort of learn and get started. Admittedly, it will require some tools on your PC, and taking some code and compiling it and downloading it, it's a great way to get your feet wet and see what it's like, because the nature of Arduino is that, yes, you're coding, but the sample pieces are so small and so easy to understand that it's a great way to get your feet wet and learn more. We're planning to ship this product in June. We're still figuring out the exact channels. Certainly check with us on our website. We'll have a mailing list, and the pricing is going to be less than $100. We're figuring out the final pricing based on volumes and popularity.